Did you know that a simple mistake in your website's coding could be driving away your international audience and hurting your SEO? Today, I want to uncover the secrets of Hreflang tags and how to get them right so you don't make this mistake. Let's dive in. So first things first, what the heck is Hreflang tags? What does this even mean if you're not familiar? Well, think about Hreflang tags as signposts for search engines telling them which language and regional version of a page should be shown to users based on their geographical location and language preferences. So a good example of this is, imagine if you're you own a clothing store and you have branches in the US, the UK, Spain. You have to separate websites for each location with content tailored to local audiences, otherwise it won't make sense. Hreflang tags help ensure that users in Spain sees the Spanish version of your site, while a user in the US sees the American version. So why is it important to implement Hreflang tags correctly? Well, incorrect Hreflang tags can confuse search engines, leading to poor user experience and potentially harming your SEO, which is what none of us want if we're trying to drive more traffic to our websites. So think of the Hreflang tags as addresses on on an envelope that you're mailing. If you put the wrong address, the mail gets delivered to the wrong person. And if you compare this to Hreflang tags, if you have incorrect ones, it can direct users to the wrong version of your site, which can frustrate users and lead to higher bounce rates. No one in the United States wants to view a Spanish website just because they won't be able to read it. Most people won't be able to read it, so it won't make much sense to them. So here I want to talk about some of the common mistakes people make with Hreflang tags and how to avoid them so you don't have to make the same mistakes, and you can make sure that you're prepared for this. So incorrect language codes, using the wrong language codes can mislead search engines. For example, using EN-UK instead of the correct EN-GB for British English. If you use EN-UK for your British site, Google might not recognize it correctly, and users in the UK could end up on your US site instead. So the other thing is improper tag placement. Hreflang tags should be placed in the HTML head section or the HTTP header. Placing them elsewhere can make them ineffective. The other thing is missing self-referencing tags. Each page should reference itself in addition to its variants. Failing to do this can create confusion for search engines. So be sure to avoid those common mistakes. There are several ways that it can actually hurt your SEO. So the first way is incorrect tags can lead to search engines perceiving duplicate content across different regional versions of your site, resulting in lower rankings. So if Google sees your US and UK sites as identical due to incorrect Hreflang tags, it might not rank both pages well, thinking it's duplicate content. The other way is poor user experience. So directing users to the wrong language or regional version of your site can create frustration, leading them to higher bounce rates and lower engagement, which again, Google hates and will lower the ranking of your site. So it's like a tourist asking for directions in English, but being answered in Spanish. They'll be confused and likely look for help elsewhere. The third way that it can hurt your SEO is indexing issues. So search engines might index the wrong version of your page for specific regions, leading to lower visibility in those markets. So here are some best practices to follow for Hreflang implementation so that you can make sure that you're doing this to a T and it's not hurting you. So the first is use correct language and regional codes. Always use correct ISO codes, such as EN-US for American English and ES-ES for Spanish in Spain. So the second is ensure proper placement. Place Hreflang tags in HTML head or HTTP header to ensure they are recognized by search engines. The third is include self-referencing tags. Make sure each page references itself in the Hreflang tags. And the fourth is regular audits. Regularly audit your Hreflang tags to ensure they are implemented correctly and updated as needed so that you're not hurting your website and your traffic. So Hreflang tags, while a little confusing, they are super critical for ensuring the right version of your site is shown to the right users, especially if you have an international audience. So incorrect implementation can harm your SEO, but following the best practices that I just mentioned above, you can avoid common pitfalls. And if you haven't checked your Hreflang tags lately, make sure to do that. You could be hurting your traffic and you don't even know it. Lastly, be sure to check out the link below for Journalist AI, which is the SEO tool that I use to grow my business, traffic, sales, bookings. It's fully automated, optimized auto blogger. There's a link below. You'll be blown away at how much this helps improve your traffic to your website with these SEO automated blogs that it releases. So that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for more amazing SEO content. Have an amazing day.